Broadcasting from the College of Communication, it's the official radio station of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. This is dzmc-Young Communicators Guild.
Ito ang tahanan mo, scholar ng bayan. Lawak na balitaan, makakuluhang kwentuhan. Tugtugan, kantahan, balitaktakan at tawanan. Radyo mo, iskot, iska, ikaw na lang ang hinihintay. Tarna, iskot, iska, sama na para mas complete. Tarna, iskot, iska.
Anong meron dyan? May something?
Tarna, iskot, iska, sama na para mas complete. Halika na, mag-tune in na dito sa DZMC. Sama na para mas complete. 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 Dito sa DZMC.
Ay! May something!
DZMC, Young Communicators Guild. Sama na para mas complete. Broadcasting from the College of Communication, it's the official radio station of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. This is DZMC, Young Communicators Guild. Sama na para mas complete.
Kilalanin ang peak of the bunch sa PUP community, buhay at personalidad ng mga profesor, ating alamin dito sa Broadcast.
Hey! What's up, PUPians? Isang mainit na pagbati mula sa tahanan ng mga kampiyon, ang Kolehiyo ng Komunikasyon. Ako si Kuya Nab, your one and only love. At ako ang makakasama ninyo sa isa na namang oras ng kulitan, tsikahan at kwentuhan. Ilang linggo na lang ang natitira bago tayo sumabak sa panibagong akademikong taon. Hindi man natin nakikita ng personal ang mga profesor, wag na wag kayong mag-alala because DZMC got your back. No? Samahan nyo kami makipagkulitan, tsikahan at makapulot ng mga bagong kaalaman kasama ang mga lodi nating prof dito sa College of Communication. Mga isko at iska, welcome sa segment kung saan ang mga guro isang mahigpit na yakap sa inyo. Yung lahat. No? Kumusta kayo? Ikaw, kumusta ka? Ikaw na nanonood. Kumusta ka naman? So, hindi talaga natin namamalayan. Nakalahating taon na pala no, nung lumipas. Bago, mula nung huli tayong magkita na akala lang natin ay suspension. No? Akala natin 1 week suspension ng yung virus pero grabe na dulot ng pandemyang ito. Siguro kung wala nga to ay nagsimula na rin sana ang makulay at maingay nating komunidad. Tiyak din na nangangalampag na sa bawat classroom ang iba't ibang organisasyon sa ating kolehiyo. Katulad na lamang nung nakaraang taon. Pero for now, online kulitans and chikahans muna tayo. Hindi tayo papakabuhok syempre. Kaya I really hope na muling pagbubukas ng panibagong school year sa PUP. Pero ang tanong, handa ka na ba? Napakalaking adjustments kasi ang nangyayari sa ating ngayon. Naalala ko yung first week ko bilang PUP-yan. Talaga namang nabingi ako sa ingay sa COC kasi sobra parang kaliwat kanan yata yung talak ng talak kasi nga, College of Communication. So, what will you expect, di ba? So dahil sa iba't ibang games, mga pakulo, may mga nagpa-games, sumayaw at umi-split. Grabe yan, kaklase ko yun. First week pa lang yung nag-split na siya, so grabe talaga yung confidence ng mga COCians. So, talagang nakakabili. Mga at kuya natin, may mga nag-promote na nag-flex ng kanilang mga banners at malaking projector, no? Yun talagang pumukaw sa attention ko dati. What an unforgettable experience talaga yung feel ko dati. And nga pala, speaking of class opening and YCG, panahon na naman para makahanap ng mga bagong miyembro ang official radio arm ng PUP, ang dzmc-ycg. Actually, nung Lunes pa, if I'm not mistaken, no, September 14, nagsimula ang pag-scout ng mga new members. And up to now, ongoing pa rin naman. So, I am really pleased, encouraging you to be part of our growing family, mga Scottish ka. Kasi bukod sa marami kang matututunan about radio broadcasting, sa ating mga libreng workshops and radio conference, makakahanap ka rin ng bagong pamilya sa ating kolehiyo. Kabog, di ba? Dito lang yan sa YCG. So, ayun, kaya kung interesado ka kung ano ang mga ganap sa aming organisasyon at mag-join para mas complete, pakiantabayanan mo lamang ang mga susunod naming announcements, i-follow mo na ang aming social media accounts at maaari ka ring mag-message ito sa aming FB, dzmc-Young Communicators Guild. Uulitin ko, dzmc-Young Communicators Guild. Sa aming Twitter and IG accounts, at dzmc_ycg, no? Sa aming YouTube account, is mga, vlogger, and kailangan din namin ng mga fund. Joke lang. So, sa PUP DZMC Young Communicators Guild, ulitin ko, PUP DZMC Young Communicators Guild. Ayan po ang aming YouTube account. Naalala ko nga nung first audition ko sa YCG, nung unang audition ko. Since last auditioning nga ako, parang second to the last auditioning ako, hindi ko talaga kineri yung kaba kasi nga, syempre, feel ko, kompleto na yung mga nahanap nila. So, parang, bakit ba ako mag-audition ganun? Hindi naman ako ganun hindi ko rin alam kung ano yung edge ko, kung ano yung skill ko pagdating sa mga ganitong bagay. So, ayun, sobrang natuwa ako kasi as the process went by, naging masaya at naging worth it talaga yung audition ko dito sa YCG. Pumasok ako doon na amoy juicy cologne. Grabe, amoy kulay red. Amoy kulay red na juicy. Ganun kami kayayaman. Kaya nag-PUP ako kasi juicy yung ko. Ganun kami kayaman. Pumasok akong mabango at lumabas akong amoy kahapon talaga. Ganun ka grabe. Nahubusan ako ng something at mukhang nahanap ko ang on the spot ang aking edge. Ayan. So hanggang dyan lang muna ang aking masashare. Patikim lang po yan dahil kapag naging member ka, I really assure you, mas marami pang opportunities na nakaabang. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Sama na para mas complete. Bibitinin muna namin kayo saglit dahil sa aming pagbabalik ay makikilala na natin ang ating guest professor for this day na talaga namang isa sa mga hinahangaan ng mga COCians. Now, stay tuned at ibahagi na ang chika sa inyong mga kaibigan. Like and share our airing at magpapatuloy ang kwentuhan sa pagbabalik ng Profiles.
Profiles.
At nagbabalik ang programa kung saan ang mga professor natin ang siyang bida. Ito ang Profiles. Ayan. So, ayun, paalala ko lang po ulit na open pa rin po for registration ang ating club, ang dzmc-Young Communicators Guild. Pumunta lang po kayo sa aming mga official social media accounts, ang dzmc-Young Communicators Guild sa aming Facebook account at sa Twitter at IG naman po, no? At dzmc_Young Communicators Guild. So alam kong sabik na talaga kayong makilala ang ating profesor. Kaya naman, ito na ang ating pinakahihintay. Siya ay kasalukuyang part-time professor sa Senior High School ng Polytechnic University of the Philippines at sa kursong Advertising and Public Relations ng College of Communication. Mahigit 2 taon siyang naging synopsis writer sa ABS-CBN, content and copywriter sa Beyond the Box Walker, kung saan doon din nagsabay ng consultancy niya sa Toycom and Master's degree sa PUP. Sa ngayon ay 4 na taon na siyang nagtuturo sa sintang paaralan at occasionally ay nag-guest lecture siya sa University of Makati, College of Continuing Advanced and Professional Studies. So ito na mga Scott Iska, get ready to learn about life and get to know one of the people that hosts the creative minds of COCNs. Tara na at makipagkulitan kasama ang ating guest instructor for today. Walang iba kundi si Instructor Earl Guzman.
Hi everyone! Hello!
Kamusta naman, sir?
So,
Long time
I'm
no see
fine.
po.
I hope everyone is doing okay. Kamusta kayong lahat? I hope everyone is well.
So, ano po sir yung bago tayo mag-start, sir, no? May mga ma-share po ba kayong mga best moments po during quarantine?
Best moments in quarantine is staying home for more than 6 months, not going out. Siguro one of my most memorable moments ng quarantine is I actually get to achieve getting my next tattoo. So, makapagpatattoo naman ako ng quarantine. And
Sana all, sir.
bonding sa pusa. So, I guess that's pretty significant.
Nice, sir. So, ito, bali, may tatanong lang po kami sa inyo, sir. So, ano yung mga pinagkakaabalahan ni Sir Earl Guzman in the last 6 months of quarantine, sir?
Apart from staying alive, definitely there were plenty of moments when you just nakahiga ka lang kasi you don't get to do that when we're having classes. So, ang makakamiss din palang mahiga lang and not do anything. Baka marinig ako ng thesis advisor ko, may ginagawa ko. Nag-thesis ako, pero I think I spent more time nang nakahiga lang and actually doing cat things. You know, feeding my cats, na ako yung nag-feed, hindi ibang tao. And mostly just idle time, more time to read. Mahilig ako mag-download ng PDF na hindi nababasa.
Wow.
Now, hindi pa rin naman sila nababasa, pero at least nabubuksan na yung iba.
Sobrang attached po pala talaga kayo sa mga pusa, sir, no?
Yes.
So, kung papapiliin
they
po
help
kayo
keep
yung
the sanity.
aso, yung aso po, pusa.
Wala.
Okay.
We used to have a dog, yung aso ng kapatid ko, but sadly she died bago mag-lockdown because of a sickness. Pero most is just cats now.
Ilan ba yung pusa nyo ngayon, sir?
I think I have 6. May isa akong part-timer.
Wow.
Kakain lang siya sa amin and then she will go out. So, hindi ko siya kinap.
Oh, so talaga, sir, life is different na before and after pandemic po talaga, no? Ano po kaya yung mga adjustments na ginawa nyo or ginagawa pa rin ninyo as a prof po?
Siguro as an instructor, medyo nahirap na I get to try online classes nung summer with ADR 3.0. It takes some getting used to kasi minsan ang hirap nung ganito, nagkaklase ka and then you don't get to see the students, screen lang sila and you don't really know if they're actually listening and I don't get to read, hindi ko nababasa yung mga facial expressions ng mga estudyante, so it takes some time to get used to. Another thing is most of my students would know na kapag bumabati ako, especially when I'm in the mood, I would really yell it out. Like, hello!
Yes,
and then, very outgoing siya. And then sometimes, especially with my older students, I really hug them a lot. Pero kasi right now, I don't get to do that. I remember meeting Dr. Bernabe one time. I think it was a few weeks ago. I met Dr. Bernabe and it was just sad na hindi ko mahug si ma'am kasi I'm also used to hugging yung ibang tao and I can't hug her. So, naka-alukot lang. I was actually in tears kasi I don't get to hug people anymore. Pero that's life. You just need to get used to it for the moment.
Kung papapalit kayo, sir, kung this online class po ba or physical po, no?
I would love face-to-face classes more than online.
Oh, same sir. So, talagang itong pandemic somehow gave us, sir, no more time to think.
Mm-hmm.
Ano po kayo mga realizations nyo na naisip about sa life or anything po sa situation in general?
A lot of us, myself included, we're not prepared para sa ganitong situation. I mean, we hear stories of calamities. We hear stories about from grandparents about their situation during the Second World War and all the other stuff. And you think that it's not gonna happen to you, and then guess what? It just snapped. I still remember yung last meeting ko sa klase ko with SHS with some college students. None of us knew na yun na pala yung huli namin pagkikita. So time is fleeting, and a lot can change in a snap. And of course, with so many things that you see on social media, you realize na I like to believe na mas open yung pag-iisip ko when it comes to social issues, and I'd like to believe that I have become more sensitive when it comes to the experiences of other people. Pero when you see what's happening outside, you start to realize
So we all learn talaga sa mga nangyayari sa atin.
Yeah, you start to
Paligid
realize
natin,
you're still in a bubble.
Agree po kami dyan, sir. Yes, sir. So yun, sir, bukod po sa pagtuturo ng personal, ano-ano pa pong mga bagay, pagkain, o spot COC at mismo?
Na-miss ko yung AdPR office. I love the AdPR office kasi tumatambay ako doon minsan with the students, and may libreng kape. I also give free lectures sa AdPR office, lalo na pag may mga students na nakatambay. Kaya nga pinagtatawanan ako ni Sir Chris. Hi, Sir Chris Win. I miss just hanging out doon sa campus. And nakakalat ka lang sa lobby and nakakalat ka lang sa lobby yung 6 students.
Wow.
So I miss that.
Oh, nice, sir. Talaga nang free na nga ang pagtuturo niyo sa classroom. Tapos iba po talaga yung kapag tinawag po kayo pag-vocation po talaga ang teaching. So, proud na proud kami dyan, sir, no? So, sir, as a prof po, ano-ano po yung mga challenges sa tingin mo makakaharap mo ngayong 2 years since we are now entering the new normal?
When it comes to challenges, siguro yung kasi you cannot ignore students na hindi makakasabay. Kahit naman hindi ko kasalanan yung bilang teacher na walang means yung student. That's still difficult on my part. So what do we do for students na hindi makasabay ngayon? And then of course yung pag-transition lang din kasi knowing it's gonna be online, I also had to spend kailangan din kasi maglabas ng pera kasi hindi naman naka-set up yung bahay ko and yung tools ko for online. So there, kabit ka na internet. And then yung mga hindi natin naasahan, for example sa bahay, distraction kasi when I think isa sa mga ina-anticipate ko is parents listening in
Very booster, no?
on my lecture and not agreeing with the things that I'm going to say, kasi some of the things that we talk about, lalo na sa communication theory, are issues about life, about how we live our lives, about how we communicate, and a lot of the things that I'm gonna say might not be agreeable to parents. So I'm trying to prepare how to handle if ever meron akong mga parents that would come up to me, oy, ano tinuturo mo sa akin? Ganon. So, that stuff.
Yes, sir. No, talagang marami pong pros and cons tong online class. No, actually, mas marami nga pong cons tong online class kasi nga po, may mga disadvantages po siya na maaaring maka-apekto talaga sa pagtuturo niyo, of course, bilang prof. So, syempre, sir, may mga paghahanda tayong ginagawa na for our students sa nalalapit na pasukan. Pero ikaw, sir, sa sarili mo, anong paghahanda pong ginagawa niyo for yourself besides sa pagiging fresh niyo, sir, sa nalalapit na pasukan?
When it comes to preparation, I took the time para magbasa ulit kasi I feel it unfair that I would ask my students to read stuff na ako hindi ko naman binabasa. So I've been teaching theory for 3 years, pero just as I tell my students, kung binabasa nila, binabasa ko rin. 3 taon ko na binabasa. I have to reread the materials that I have read every year para lang just to make sure na I get to deliver the material in a way na matututo sila. Apart from that, a little vanity on my part. I had to buy some new clothes kasi I don't want to appear ayoko naman nakapambahay ako kahit na online class. just to introduce some sense of normalcy. Kasi I'm very used to dressing up.
Yes.
pagpapasok sa school. So, minsan magbabag ako kahit wala naman akong pupuntahan. Minor stuff.
Tama, sir. No, sa bahay na lang din po tayo makakapag-outfit. So, bakit hindi pa po natin gawin?
Exactly.
Ano, agree kami dyan, sir, no? So, bilang prof, sir, ano po yung mga pet peeves nyo during classes, sir? Or what certain type of environment, condition, mood, ang mga...
Pet peeves sa class. Are we talking about online or face-to-face? Kasi when you talk about pet peeves, one of the things that really, 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 really gets under my skin is when students would do their nails sa klase.
Ngayong face-to-face po. Ay, ngayong online class
Sa face-to-face, I hate hearing yung tunog ng nail cutter. It doesn't belong in the classroom. Please don't do it. It's disgusting. Sa online, I'm more lenient sa online kasi I've gotten used to some of my students' relatives sneaking or trying to pop in doon sa video nila when they're
Yes, sir.
I've gotten used to that. Wala naman ako masyadong pet peeve sa online. Maliban na lang siguro there are times that
actually kasama po yata sa normal.
yeah, but I just don't want to see blank screens. I would, kahit haggard pa yung student ko, at least I get to see their face. So, yun lang I think sa akin for online.
Tama, sir. Yeah, thank you dyan, sir. So, kayo po, sir. Sino nga ba si Sir Earl Guzman sa loob ng classroom? Sino rin po si Sir Earl Guzman sa labas ng classroom? Nag-iiba po ba ang inyong personality, sir? Or paano po kayo nire-respeto ng mga students niyo, sir?
I think who am I outside and inside the classroom would parang estudyante ko mas makakasagot yan. Kasi ako personally, who am I inside and outside is basically the same. Kung paano ako kausapin and how I talk to students inside the classroom, basically that's also how I talk to them outside. And a lot of teachers, especially the older ones, are not gonna agree with this. Pero ako kasi, as one of the younger hindi naman younger, pero as one of the feeling younger faculty sa CMC, it has been siguro a challenge for me paano i-separate yung persona na pang classroom and then yung persona sa labas kasi I'm very personable. I think that's the word. Pero yun lang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Siguro sino ako sa labas, I'm a Dota player. I think that's the best I can come up with.
Wow. So sir, kayo po as a prof po, paano niyo po kaya na-maintain yung relationship niyo with your students while keeping the professionalism in your class? In your classes?
Kasi ako, I'm all about relationships with students. Again, some of the older faculty might not agree with me, pero I've always maintained open relationships with students. When I say open relationships, I am not afraid to become friends with students kasi sa tinuturo kong klase sa communication theory, it's mahirap kasi matutunan yun when you don't know how to share your own experiences and when as an instructor I don't know how to listen to students' experiences. So kahit papaano, I'd like to be open sa estudyante. Basically, my students know a lot about me, pero siguro trait na rin ng students natin that they know when I am speaking as an instructor, when I'm speaking as an elder, my goodness, and siguro alam naman nila when I'm speaking as a pseudo friend, for lack of a better term. So yun lang, professionalism. Una-una, ang haba ng word na yan. There's so many syllables to it. So, I just, when it comes to professionalism, I make sure na I always, alam ko yung sinasabi ko whenever I face students. I try to dress as professional as I can. Although, my language could definitely use some professionalization. Pero, I
agree, sir. Yes, thank you dyan, sir. So, nako, mas marami pa tayong pagkukwentuhan mamaya, sir. So, pero ngayon, magbabasa muna tayo ng mga tanong at messages mula sa ating social media pages, no? So, wow, ito mula kay Joseph Vince Galedo. Okay, so, hi, sir, as an ad PR prof, what are the most common stereotypes and or misconceptions that you and your department encounter? How do you deal with it now, please, sir?
Most common misconceptions and myths about ad PR,
Yes, sir. Break the stigma, sir.
instructor.
Wow.
Parang tingin sa amin lahat kami mapera. Parang si Sir Ray Garzon lang yun. Parang may conception na lahat ng nasa ad PR mayaman. Baka sila, ako kasi hindi. Sa ad PR, parang tayo lang ang may monopolya ng creativity. Of course not. Sa ad PR, although creativity is a core part of the practice, pero
Yes, sir.
namin minomonopolize ang creativity. Everyone can be creative. Everyone is a creative in their own right. So, ano yan? Sa ad PR, ano pa ba? We're very business-minded folks na mahilig
Agree, sir.
mag-overtime. Hindi kaya, I hate overtime. Hindi ako nag-overtime sa opisina. Never. Yun.
Business-minded pero sa overtime. Yes, sir. So, sir, may follow-up question po to si Vince, no? Paano daw po kayo, how do you deal with those people daw po na may ganong mindset sa ad PR?
For those who think ad PR people are filthy rich, actually nagpapalibre ako sa kanila so they know that I am broke.
May tawag din, sir, Novo Rich? Novo Rich po ba yung tawag sa target?
Novo. It's Novo.
Novo. Wow.
Yeah,
It's Novo.
So,
Okay.
No. Si Nikki Fabon lang naman ata ang mayaman sa field. So I just asked them to treat me. Sa ano naman, pag sa creativity, I think a lot of people would agree na hindi naman lahat ng ideas ko creative. Just they know na okay, may mga oras na na may downtime din naman kaming mga taga-ad PR. Pero hindi nila isang misconception na totoo. Pwede ba yun? Misconception na totoo. Lahat ng mga taga-ad PR ay may issue.
Wow, agree yan, sir, as an ad PR. Wow! Joke lang, sir. No. Sama-sama po tayo dito, sir. Wow! So, ito naman po, next question tayo, sir, no? Kay Miss Marilet Muring, no? Hello po. Any advice po or tips for people when it comes to self-presentation po? Hindi lang sa mga influencers, pero for other people as well. Salamat.
For presenting the self, medyo ang hirap nung tanong. Pero sa akin kasi I wasn't very confident when I was coming up. Pero yung simple lang na mag-ayos ka, kasi ang pag-aayos naman, that's not vanity, that's non-verbal communication. So yung simple lang na mag-ayos ka, wear something that you're comfortable with or wear something that embodies your personality. Kung mapansin nyo, I'm almost always wearing something that represents my age and my appearance. So those things come a long way in helping you present yourself. And also, at some point, you have to learn not to give. I'm thinking of the right term for the term that's in my head. Not giving a moment's thought. That's as polite as I can say it.
I know what you're thinking, sir.
for what other people say. Kasi ako din naman, I talk to a lot of students. I stand in front of 500 students on a weekly basis. And that's like 500 comments coming from people about how you look and how you conduct yourself. At some point, you just gotta go with the flow, baby. And
yes. Agree dyan, sir. So ito, sir, sobrang interesting ng tanong niya, sir. Ito for our ages or for our generation, sir. Hello po. I don't know if this will be part of the discussion. What advice can you give for those people who want to be an influencer since you are from advert daw, sir?
A lot of I have a love-hate relationship with influencers kasi from a marketing side, from an advertising side, I'm not really into influencers, probably because of the bad experiences that I've had with influencers, with overinflated egos and stuff. Pero that's not to say that you shouldn't be an influencer. Ang akin lang, as an influencer, I hope that alam mo kung ano yung target market and yung sector na gusto mong i-influence, your influencer, mangi-influence ka, sinong i-influensyahan mo. So, I hope that you know kung sino yung gusto mong maging target. Next is, when it comes to influencing kasi, I think some influencers have buckled under the pressure of trying to earn and then compromising what they actually stand for or what they believe in. I don't think that's a fair trade. Bilang influencer, I think we have every right, or you have every right na piliin kung anong brand or anong cause yung gusto mong i-represent. If it's not something that you're comfortable with, if it's not something that you believe in, you have every right to refuse. That's your face and that's your name that's gonna be slapped sa isang brand. So you better choose kung what's worth it or what's not. Next, for influencers, please don't forget to be humble. Being an influencer does not give you a free ticket to everything. If you're an influencer, I hope that you learn how to be humble and to keep your feet on the ground. Mas maraming project ang mga influencer na madaling pakisamahan kaysa sa mga influencer na gusto ng libreng portrait kahit 15K yung worth ng portrait.
Yes, sir. Grabe, parang nakapagklase na tayo sa gaganda ng advice ni sir, no? Ang gaganda, grabe. So ito sir, last two na po tayo sir para sa ating social media comments, no? Ito from Ate Rebecca Mariposa. Hi Sir Earl, hindi po ba kayo nauubusan ng polo?
May meron akong branch ng Zara at ng Mango at ng Topshop sa bahay. Nauubusan ako. I actually have to restock every semester just to make sure na kahit paano hindi ako gula-gula nito pumasok sa klase pero wala na akong pera. So wag niyong tularan.
Pero grabe, looking fresh and rich. Wow!
Okay lang yan.
Okay lang. Pero dadala sir So ito last na sir from Kyla Nicole Gruco. Hi sir, ano pong tips ang mabibigay nyo para sa aming mga aspiring advertisers, copywriters na gustong makapasok sa advertising agencies? Yan sir, sobrang linya nyo po.
Unang-una, kung nare-reject ako, maghanda din kayong ma-reject. It's part of getting into the business. It's not always gonna be, we're not always gonna get hired. We're not always gonna get the big projects. We're not always gonna get the premier employment contracts from premier agencies. But you gotta start somewhere. Hindi nga ako graduate ng advertising, pero I just found my way sa advertising. So, don't be afraid to try and take the small steps. Next is that, katulad ng advice ko dun sa mga balak ng influencers, tayo kasi sa AdPR, we're so used to winning and we're so used to being the best at what we do. Pero it's a different world when you come out of COC. Paglabas mo and you're looking for work, basically you're just like everybody else. So don't forget to be humble kapag nag-apply. Next is that siguro and one of my favorites. Huwag kayong mahiya sa huwag kayong don't aim for the big companies right away. I think it will be better for you to start sa mga startups, sa mga maliliit na company kasi meron kang place for you to grow and then meron kang place for you to establish your roots. Masaya maging pioneer sa isang startup kasi you get to grow as the company grows. Personally, ayoko lang maliit na sweldo pero tignan niyo yung baka kasi mamaya maliit yung sweldo mo sa una pero ang ganda ng opportunity na ino-offer niya in the long run. Always go for that opportunity. Don't take yung sweldo sa face value. There's so much more.
Sir. Sabi nga if you love what you're doing, wala na daw po yung pera doon.
Yeah.
I mean, humabol po sir from sige po. Yes,
prepare for lots of overtime.
Sige po, ito. Last na humabol sir, si Angel Ramitire. Hello po sir, ano po sa tingin ninyo ang edge ng AdPR over other programs here in COC? Edge ang hinahanap sir.
Parang ang hirap sagutin yan ng walang
Stereotyping.
department na ma-offend. Pero
Kaya nga.
ano bang edge ng AdPR? I don't think ano bang edge ng AdPR?
Or kahit yung most exciting part po ng AdPR.
Sa AdPR kasi we get to be spread around. For example, you will find advertising people in journalism, in newsrooms, in publishing houses, sa AdPR sa AdPR, we get to infiltrate or we get to also work sa mga broadcasting companies. So versatility wise, very versatile ang program, especially nung hindi na lang tayo nakatuon sa business aspect ng advertising but also in the communication aspect of advertising. So I think that's one edge. Another is when it comes to subjects, medyo mas marami ata tayong subjects for animation and drawing and graphics. So I think that gives us an edge. Sa AdPR, I think that's those are some of the advantages that we have. Pinaka-exciting part ng sa AdPR. There's so many rackets para sa
Yes, sir.
AdPR people. I mean, there would be days na muulan ng pera sa racket. So
May season lang din po talaga, sir. No?
So we get to take advantage of that. Pero I think one of the other advantages of AdPR is we get to share the things that we know to other departments and they benefit from us as much as we benefit from them. Kasi kung wala naman ang journalism, ang Congress, at ang broadcast, we won't be as good as we are right now. So we owe a lot to the other departments as well.
So sir, if freshie po kayo ngayon, pipiliin niyo pa rin po ba ang AdPR as your program?
knowing what my students are going through, kasi hindi ko naranasan yung mag-overnight or mag-rent ng bahay kasi may competition kayo. I think I might. I think I would. If I can turn back time, I think I would. And one of my greatest regrets actually is not going through to PUP nung college. So I think I would.
Oh, thank you dyan, sir. No? At ako rin itatanungin talagang gusto ko rin talagang pumunta pa rin sa AdPR kasi sobrang exciting at worth it at grabe yung mga ginagawa sa AdPR na talaga namang mag-grow ang bawat isang estudyante, no? So ayan, para sa ating mga viewers, no, paalala ko lang, ongoing pa rin po ang registration for dzmc-ycg auditions. Follow our social media accounts for more details. So ulitin ko po, Facebook, dzmc-young communicators guild, sa Twitter and IG at dzmc_ycg, at sa PUP, at sa YouTube account po namin, PUP dzmc-young communicators guild. Yes, sir. Balik po tayo sa pakikipagkulitan ngayon kay Sir Earl. Ngayon naman ay mas ile-level up natin ang kwentuhan with our mini-game entitled Paano at Bakit. So, parang ano siya, parang fast talk, pero paano at bakit, sir. Ang mechanics ng larong ito ay each round mamimili si sir kung ano ang sasagutin yung tanong, kung paano ba o bakit within short period of time. At exciting mga sagot ang mangyayari. So, Sir Earl, are you ready?
I'm not sure, but I guess I am.
Yes, let's go, sir. So for our first choices, what do you call that? Choices, sir, no? So, paano o bakit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bakit? I choose bakit. Tama ba?
Yes. Yes, sir. Bakit? Bakit nagagalit o nagtatampo si Sir Earl sa kanyang mga estudyante? Usually nga po, sir, bakit po kayo nagtatampo?
Kapag
Nagtatampo ka ba, sir?
bihira. Bihira ako magtapog. Although there would be times na nagagalit ako sa estudyante. Lalo na pag may nagdadaldalan sa gilid tapos nagdi-discuss ako. So that really gets me. Pero most of the time, Nagagalit
really
lang naman
stories.
ako kasi ang init sa COC.
Oh.
Pawis na ako tapos hindi pa sila nakikinig.
Legit. Sino-sino yun, sir? Ay, joke lang po.
No, I won't
Joke
name
lang, sir.
names, pero wala naman. I just get annoyed, pero pira akong magalit sa estudyante. Like, magagalit ka na, magtatanim ng galit. That's not. Kasi I can stand not talking
Tama, sir.
to students. That's
So,
that.
reminder yun sa magiging estudyante ni sir this school year. Na huwag na daw pong mag-iingay sa gilid ng classroom. So, pwede, sir, kasi online naman po, no? Wala
Isama
naman
niyo
pong-
ako kung meron yung GC so that may input din ako sa daldalan.
Ay, sige. Thank you, sir. So, for our next paano at bakit, pipili po ulit kayo in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I think I'm gonna choose bakit ulit kasi ayoko mag-act.
Wow. Okay, sir. Bakit? Bakit sa PUP na pagdesisyonan ni Sir Earl ang magturo? Ulitin ko po. Bakit sa PUP na pagdesisyonan magturo ni Sir Earl?
Unang-una, hindi ko napag-desisyonan magturo sa COC. It just happened na nasa office ako, yung dating office ni Dean Pasumbal, yung office niya sa NANLRC when she was still director ng library. And pasimula yung SHS noon sa PUP. And then dumating yung kapatid niya, former Dean Edna Bernabe. And naghahanap sila ng faculty. And thankful lang din kay Ma'am Pasumbal kasi parang sabi niya ata, mag-apply ako. Wala akong balak mag-apply noon, kaso nag-text si Ma'am Edna sa akin. Sabi ko, I will try. Ang sabi ni Ma'am, wag mo itry, pumunta ka. May magagawa ka ba noon? Sinabi ng pumunta ka tapos all caps. So, I went there, nag-apply ako, and sa awa ng Diyos, natanggap naman ako sa PUP. Pero ngayon, ang main reason ko kung ba't ako sa PUP nagtuturo, kasi ang lapit sa bahay. Hindi ko na kailangan.
Wow. Accessibility din talaga. Factor din talaga yun, sir, no, sa trabaho. So, ayun, sir. Last two na tayo, sir, for our paano at bakit at sana po, piliin nyo na yung paano, sir. Diyan ka lang. So, in 5 seconds, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, let's choose paano.
Yeah! Let's go, sir. So, Sir Earl, paano nga ba ini-spend ni Sir Earl ang kanyang time off or weekends? Alam na namin agad, sir. alam na namin, sir. Sobrang
Gawain ng mga gamer, so I just play.
Paano ulit, sir? Hindi po namin medyo nakita, sir, kasi medyo po. Pwede patingin, sir.
Wala kasing computer. Mostly, kapag ginawa ko siya ng paano, I would be maraming bleeps kasi I play Dota and aminado naman ako, I'm a trash talker. Pero most of the time,
Wow.
this is Anima. It's like Diablo 2. And konting tap and then you get angry because you can kill mobs and then that's it.
Wow, gamer talaga yun, sir. Yeah! So, thank you, sir, sa inyong paano, sir. So, our last paano or bakit in 5 seconds again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Paano?
Wow, ang tapang talaga yun, sir. So, ayun, sir. Paano nakikita ni Sir Earl ang sarili niya 10 years from now? So, kailangan niyo pong tumayo dito, sir, no? Wow.
Parang
At nagpalit ng
parang
outfit.
ang hirap nung paano ko nakikita. Okay.
Wow. 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 Ano yan, sir? Wow, baker ba yan, sir?
Ewan ko, gusto ko sana matutong magluto pero I'm not sure if I'm cut out for it. So, either that or I go back to teaching.
Wow. So, teaching talaga ang gusto ni sir, no? Aside from pagluluto. So, kailan niyo po kaya balak paglutuan ng inyong mga estudyante, sir? Joke lang po. Joke lang.
Magbigay kayo ng pang-recipe.
So, ayun. Wow. So, sa mga viewers natin dyan, no? Send lang daw pang recipe and Gcash niyo, sir. Plug yun po yung Gcash niyo, sir, para po
Huwag na maka-issue tayo.
Joke lang po, sir. Joke lang po. So, ayan, sir. Maraming salamat po talaga sa pagiging willing ninyong makipagkulitan sa aming minigame. So talagang na-witness namin kung gaano ka-witty and G sa Q&A and pa-activities namin. No? So, pero ito sir, last na, bago natin tapusin ang lahat, since si Sir Earl ay instructor ng advertising and public relations at isang copywriter, sir, kung bibigyan kayo ng tagline o di kaya brand description ng buhay nyo ngayong pandemic, ano po iyon? So, Sir Earl, ayun po.
Okay. I'm borrowing something from Nike kasi the pandemic has been a great excuse to be lazy. Pero katulad na lang sabi ng tagline ng Nike, just do it. So, yun lang. Gawin mo na yung thesis mo, mag-workout ka na. Just do it. And kayo,
Yes! Wow, just do it lang mga viewers sa inyo dyan.
Very
Just do it. Pero sir, sobrang bilis po na. So ayun sir, baka may gusto po kayong batiin or i-promote po sa mga vloggers or...
Yes, I have a couple of people who are waiting to be shout out on. I'd like to say hi to our chairperson, si Auntie R, Sir Crispin Felix, and yung incoming, pwede ko na ba sabihin? And yung incoming chairperson, Ma'am, sir, sino ka man, hello. Of
Parang
course,
ikaw yata, sir. Wow.
No, it's not me. Hello din kay Dr. Pasumbal. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, ginagawa ko po yung thesis ko. Konti na lang pong panahon. Congratulations to my fourth-year college students sa journalism, BAJ41 and BABRC41. I miss you guys and I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry if I didn't get to say goodbye, pero manunood ako ng graduation nyo. Send me the QR code. So it's here. I'm old-fashioned that way. To my SHS students, ABM 12-2, ABM 12-4, Humes 12-2, STEM 12-12, STEM 12-9, and ICT 12-2. Ang dami nyo. Congratulations on congratulations to graduate. Hope to see some of you sa POP, sa COC and sa PUP. And then also, congratulations to my classmates, si Brother Sherwin Malubay, si Maristel Silva, si Tere, and si Madge, sa Master in Communication, gagraduate din sila ngayon. So, mauna lang kayo sa akin ng ilang buwan, pero huwag kayong mag-alala, susunod ako. Also, hello to Ma'am Jacqueline Tichwaco, Ma'am May Salvador, and Dr. Alvarez of College of Science, Team Myconima. Hi, Ma'am!
Wow, talaga nga ang promote ay promotion. Ganun talaga grabe sister. So ito, bago tayo mag-answer. So meron po kaming short lang po, pag-game po ulit sa inyo sir. So dudugtukan niyo lang po itong fill in the blank sir. I am Sir Earl Guzman and I am Sir Girl. Ulit nga, nabulol ako. Sige po.
I am Earl Guzman and I'm gay as I can be. We're happy about it.
Wow! Loud and proud si Sir Earl. No? Yan sa mga Scottish ka. Once again, ito po si Sir Earl. And paalala lang po ulit na open pa rin po ang registration for auditions to be a part of dzmc-Young Communicators Guild. Follow us on our social media pages for more information. So bago tayo tuluyang mamaalam, pasalamatan ulit natin si Sir. So thank you ulit sir no. So,
and thank you so much to DZMC. Thank you so much also to Angie. Ang tagal po natin hindi nakikita. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Kasi if you're tuning in right now, ibig sabihin you have better things to do. Pero etong ginawa na excuse not to do it. Diba sabi ko just do it.
Just do it, no? So ayan, pasalamatan muna natin bago tayo tuluyang mamaalam dito sa ating segment. Pasalamatan natin ang mga tao sa likod ng episode natin ngayon. Sa ating production assistants, Kuya Aaron Estabilio and Marian Nanyos. Thank you po sa ating writers, si Kyla Gruco. Sa ating segment producer, Angel Ramitere. Wow, parang graduation lang. So sa ating technical team, si Kuya Ray Arnel Mandon. Sa ating assistant production head, si Mikael Bigao. Sa ating production head, Francis Aaron Riano. Sa ating assistant station manager, si Ate Rose Evangelista. At sa ating station manager, si Prof. Angelina Borican. Muli, Muli, maraming salamat po Sir Earl Guzman sa pagbibigay niyo ng oras sa amin at pagpapaunlak sa aming imbitasyon. Nakapulot po kami ng maraming kaalaman mula sa inyo at sana po ay nasiyahan kayo sa pakikipagkwentuhan sa amin. Salamat din sa ating mga tagapakinig ngayon at naway maging ligtas tayong lahat sa kabila ng pandemyang ito, no? Sa kabila ng iba't ibang mga pagsubok na dumarating, no? At muli ako po si DJ Nav, ang inyong only love at abangan po ninyo ang mga susunod pa naming pag-ere para isa na namang patok na usapan kasama ang mga haligi ng sintang paaralan. Dito lang yan sa Profiles.
DZMC. Mas complete.